Good afternoon. I did not make a daily blog thing yesterday. I had a very busy day yesterday. Things went longer than scheduled is actually more like what happened. So, yesterday was weird freaky day with the weather. We're having weird freaky day with the weather. According to most of you around the country, this is weird freaky weather. I don't know. I know a few people that live across the country that, live here now, and their first their first winter here is, they wonder, like, about the apocalypse or something. I was like, what? So at 10 o'clock in the morning, you saw nothing but blue sky and maybe some white puffy clouds, and now at 11 o'clock it's thunderstorming? What's the big deal? Well, it wasn't raining an hour ago. Well, it was an hour ago. What do you want? You want clear, sunny weather all dang day? No. That's not going to happen. Like, it was pouring down rain this morning. And, that was at like 10 o'clock when I woke up to watch the view. Now it's like, I look up there and it looks like, the painting of the sky. Blue, little birds singing, little birds flying by, there's this gentle breeze, some white puffy clouds kind of on the horizon. That's that, but it was pouring down rain earlier, and it's going to be pouring down rain tonight. Because, that's how the weather around here goes. Anyways, so I'm working on my Shadow Priest right now. Just going to sort of leave her be for a little bit. She's almost 88, will be number 3. But the only reason I'm leveling her up there is because if we do anything as a guild, like do OS 25-man 3 Drakes, it'd be nice to have a healer. And we do have healers, I get that. We have a druid, and it's OS. We could pretty much probably do 25-man with an 85 healer if we need. But it'd just be nice if people can bring whatever character they want. The one they have most fun with. And then, I can just heal my boyfriend, who's the tank of the guild. But anyways, so yesterday I went out and realized it was going to be the driest of the days of the next 7. And I'd already missed several days because the car was, battery died, and so I didn't get over to my parents to mow their lawn. So I went yesterday, kind of last minute, to mow their lawn, and that kind of hiccuped my plans. And then I planned on doing a video over there at their place while the sun was still setting, but then my dad, the bear of hibernation, woke up and was like, oh, you're here. Yeah. The fact that there was a mower outside your window didn't wake you up? Oh, you mowed? Yeah, I mowed. Mowed your entire yard. Took me 20 minutes. But anyways, so, I guess we can thank you for that. We're going to take you down to the diner. I'm like, that's awesome. I'll go down and get a taco salad. I'll eat other things there. But it's one of those, it's not a mom and pop shop. It's actually a thematic one of like this, like a Greece diner where everything's kind of chrome. And they got the little bar stools and they got the little jukebox at the table. A 50s diner, I think is what it is. And so, I think the only thing they're missing is all, the waitresses and waiters on roller skates because it's a safety hazard or something. Anyways, but they've got all the weird stuff, and they've got like the nice food, but not nice. It's still just sort of, it's like at Denny's. You can just get, ham and eggs, or you can get the moons over my hammy. They're just cutely named. And this one was just a generalized taco salad because there's not many taco salads around anymore. I can get one at Taco Bell. I better hope I can get one at Taco Bell or a Mexican restaurant. But I can't go to Sherry's. I can't go to Denny's. I can't go to Applebee's. They all have nachos or cheese fries or something. There's no taco salads anymore. Not even on their salad menu. Probably because all the hippy-dippy people around here were like, oh, well, this shell is deep-fried, and that's bad for your health. I don't care if it's bad for my health. I've already realized I don't want humanely treated beef. I tried to get humanely treated beef from the hippie market around here. It's bullshit. I don't care. This won't be child-friendly. I'm angry. That meat tastes like crap. I will put in the description, this is not child-friendly because it's 5 minutes into it. This is not child-friendly. And people can, like, read a little bit, not child-friendly. I will be kind of using swear words. Not that I think children, you know, watch this, but it's just sort of like if a parent's watching this and that happens to be on their speakers, you know, and their kid's watching, I don't know, Sesame Street. You know, anyways. Strange Gilday came on. He's usually in bed by now. He works a graveyard shift, but apparently his nap got interrupted by construction. Anyways, so let me tell the girl I'm making my video. Alright, tapping out so I don't get distracted by that anymore. So yeah, it was like, we got a pound of 10%, and as I started cooking it, it started like, I was like, okay, well, this is red, kind of light red, but, you know, I expect from humanely treated, it's not going to be complete. And then it turned like light gray, and then it, yeah, and then it turned its typical brown, but it didn't have much fat in it. It's supposed to be 10%. I usually get more fat and water out of it, but this did not have the right kind in it. It was way more lean. It was the wrong 10%, if that makes any sense. It had the wrong fat in it. And so I made tacos out of it, and the boyfriend's like, this tastes a little weird. I was like, well, remember, this is the humanely treated beef. They were pasture raised and not fed any growth hormones, and they were killed in a humane fashion. And I'm like, you know, we're not going to make any progress as society if we keep trying to be nice to our food. We are omnivores, I get it. We eat plants, and we eat meat. But to an extent, we have forward-facing eyes, we are predators. I don't think lions... I watched my cat kill a bird once. There's nothing humane about that. Maybe he tried to. I mean, you pick it by its neck and throw it against the tree, but... And then it was like trying to hop away, you know, and he hit it with his paw and bashed against the tree again. There's nothing humane about that. My cat violated some sort of feline Geneva Convention killing that bird. He may have been playing with it, because once it stopped moving, he didn't care about it anymore, but you see what I mean. And, yeah. You know, yeah, we raise these animals for food. How much, you know, it's sort of like how far do you want to go is being humane. You're already raising them with the intention of killing them. You're not, you know, raising them for like, oh, it's a great little pet. Oh, it died. Oh, we might as well eat it because it's really good. No, it's just you know, the farms with all the cows on it are really just beef factories. But because they're living beings, we don't think of it as a factory. Really, they get born, they go into nursing. You know, they start getting fattened up, and they probably get a little bit more fattened up than usual. You know, growth hormones and whatnot. And they get a lot of meat on them, and a little bit of fat in them. And once they're of the prime ripe age, usually a little bit after adolescence, before they start declining a little bit, or you want the nice rich aged meat, and they might be what would be considered maybe in their 30s, but they're nowhere near old age, because then the meat starts deteriorating. But sometimes you want a rich, succulent beef. You know, it's the same thing why you take veal or why calf, you know. We are raising these animals to slaughter them for food. That's the first thing of inhumane right there. Really. You know, we're all offended by the Matrix. where humans are being grown and plugged into power supplies so that machines can run themselves and continue to prosper. And we're butthurt by that. Oh my God, that's not how the machines are going to take over. Well, what do you think the freaking bison were? Oh God, the humans are going to take over. And we did. And now we've rounded up their kind and are, burning, they don't have a life anymore. Bovines, they probably didn't have much of a life before anyways. So, there's my little rant on that stuff. So anyways, yesterday, and so anyways, we went to the diner. I got a taco salad. Dad got country fried steak or something. It had gravy, something, chicken fried steak, country fried steak. I don't know what the difference is. I just know I don't eat it. So he had that, and he was happy eating that. And Mom got a prime rib French dip. I don't know Sherry's has a prime rib French dip, but Sherry's is also a fancy place. So I took a picture of it and sent it to the boyfriend and be like, I'm going to have one of these for you when you get home. And he was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Because he loves, it's prime rib, Swiss, sauteed onions on a hoagie roll with French dip. And then, since I took it to go, they pretty much had the big square styrofoam thing, and they just pretty much lined the bottom with tater tots. And about 10 minutes before he came home, I threw it in the microwave, and I hit warm. So it would just sort of slowly heat everything. And then I pulled his sandwich out and his tater tots, and I put the au jus in for another 15 seconds. So I didn't want to melt the plastic, but I wanted to get the au jus just that piping hot. Not a generalized, this is slightly warm tap water. But anyways, I'm going to get up and move around because I've been on WoW for a fair bit today. So, lighting differences, well, deal with it. Should turn lights on. I still have coffee left. I'm going to lunch with the boyfriend because I goofed up yesterday and didn't pick him up lunch meat. But as it's only Thursday and Friday is what he needs to pack lunch for before we go grocery shopping again, it's not a big deal. We could go down to the Quickie Mart today or tonight and go pick up, I don't know, we can go pick up the tiny little budding 99 cents thing of beef or turkey or chicken or whatever he wants. So we can at least have a sandwich tomorrow. But we're going to eat at Subway today. Probably just a $5 footlong because I can't validate getting, anything more considering I pretty much just pack veggies on it. And the Veggie Delight comes with double cheese. That's always win-win. Some people are like, oh no, I don't want extra cheese. And I'm like, get the hell off my planet. Who the hell doesn't want extra cheese? It doesn't cost you anything extra. Why aren't you getting extra cheese? Well, I'm trying to watch my weight. Trust me. You live in America. Watching your weight is the least of your concerns. If the presidential debates are anything about what concerns our country, your weight is nothing compared to what bothers this country. Oh, well, what about all the... no. When is the last time a president... I cannot remember the last time... I'm only 31, so I've only really seen... 96 was the first one I actually had a clue about, and that was Clinton Dole, and then all the rest of them after that. So 96, 2004, 04, 8, and now this one, 12. And I do not remember a president running on we need to cut back on America's fatness. They do the health care, but health care has always been in there. Health care is everything, and when they talk about health care, now we're talking about Obamacare, but the health care has always been in there because they talk about Medicare and the elderly, and back in 96, I remember they were complaining because the baby boomers are going to be starting to retire here in the next X number of years, and so that was the concern with that one, and I think the same thing in 2000 was that, and so yada yada. So I get detracted. So yeah, we went to the diner, and then we came back, and we watched the news, and by that point I realized, oh crap, it's in the middle of rush hour. So I waited on rush hour, because there was no way I was going to be driving 30 miles back home, and that sort of stuff. So I sat around and waited. Mom gave me money for doing the lawn, and then I chit-chatted with them, drug the cat out of underneath the bed. He only has back claws, and the way he faces underneath the bed is his butt's towards my end. So I just got to reach underneath there and grab his back feet and pick him up, and it's just like backing up a wheelbarrow. I mean, I can feel the resistance of his front paws, like trying to push into carpet. He's like, no, no. And I'm like, there's nothing you can do. You have no resistance. And I just pull him out until he gets further enough out. And because I've always picked him up that way since, it seems like time immemorial, but it's really 2000 when we got him. I just grabbed the scruff of his neck and picked him up. And he has that, like, his ears aren't sideways and they're not back. They're just sort of like down. And he's like, I get it. And I just pick him up, put him on my shoulder. I had to like wash my face because of the whole cat allergies, and he's starting to get his undercoat for winter, but that cat is a squish, and I don't mean that he's fat and he's squishy all over the place. It's the fact that he is a giant ball of no shits are given, Both of our cats around here, like the black one doesn't want to be, she just doesn't want to be touched. Well, the roommate can touch her because she's her cat, but I try to touch her, It's just like, hello, scratch your head, scratch your head, scratch your head, and like after the fourth scratch, she just backs up, whacks my hand, and runs off. I'm like, moody little cat. And Mo, I have previous pictures of him chasing a laser pointer. He makes every insinuation that he wants to be picked up, but when you actually pick him up, he doesn't want to be there. And he'll get up in your lap and he'll lay down, but if you touch him, that's the end of that. Like, I don't know what's up with these cats, but Shadow, my cat, Shadow, you can just pick him up, put him on your shoulder, and he'll just sit there. I mean, you got to support his butt a little bit, otherwise he's going to take his back claws and try to dig into your heart, or dig into a rib, but you support his butt, and he'll just hold on to your shoulder pretty tightly, too. That cat's strong. Anyways, so yada da 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 do. I went away. So there's a whole bunch of fun stuff coming to WoW, but I'm not going to bore people with it because, well, 2 people that watch this play WoW, and they most likely know already what's happening. Like I said, forgive this long video. I have to combine 2 days into one. In fact, the title's going to say it. I always want to call this month August, and I want to call August October. And I always have. It's not because I'm getting old and I'm senile and forgetting my months. It's just they both have the same sound at the beginning, and I confuse them. So it would be like October or whatever today's date is, and then whatever previous date is. There are not a lot of places in this apartment that we display the date. We display the time all over the place. So yeah, it'll be October 24/25, 2012. Not kid friendly, whatever. Because I'm swearing, because I get angry. I get angry about humanely treated beef or humanely treated chicken. I was like, you're not being humane to begin with. You have one purpose for raising them, and it's to kill them. If you're raising them because you felt so really deep about, the life of a cow or a chicken, and you need to make its life to the fullest, you have problems. But, that's what happens around here. People pick up on being green, living green, eco-friendly. I get it. We have a completely electric train system. and you want to get to electric buses, but those cost money and you don't want taxes. But, you know, taxes are always a sore spot. People want a lot of, you know, public works projects. They want our transit system to be bigger. They want more of the train system to go everywhere. They don't want to pay for it. Well, who's going to pay for it? Like the rich people pay for it. The rich people don't use it. It's the middle and low income people that use it. You know, so they should be the ones that pay for it. Not that I favor rich people, it's just a logic thing. If you use it, or if you want more of it, pay for more of it. If you use it, sort of thing. And I'm not topping the rich people from saying, oh, hey, I don't really ride the train system, but I like the idea of it. But so they can, you know, do their sort of thing to it. But, you know. Anyways. So we're going to be going down to a pizza joint this weekend. I got a buy one, get one free. One free all-you-can-eat buffet on us. And there's a coupon. Do I have to cut this out? My percent coupon. Not valid in combination or any other offer. No such. Oh, yeah, that. Expires on the 15th of November. That's kind of want to do it because we got this back in August. So, yeah. It looks fun. But it just looks like a Chuck E. Cheese. Apparently they have a laser maze there, but, you know, I'm not sure if it's going to be for adults. If it's not, it's all-you-can-eat pizza. All-you-can-eat pizza for like $10. There are college kids out there that hear $10 for all-you-can-eat. They will sell body parts. You know. Just, you could probably laugh along with me. Just the cohesion of thoughts the cascading cohesion of thoughts that come from that. I'm thinking of like 19, 20-year-olds that are like ragged and torn because they're in college and, you know, they're semi-malnourished. They got like sunken in cheeks and they kind of shake a little bit because they don't eat much because they're too busy studying and they don't get much sleep and they may be on a lot of caffeine and they hear that someplace has $10 all-you-can-eat buffet. They will do anything to get $10 and just, I don't know. Call me morbid, but it's a bit of humor. And it's not morbid humor, but it's sinister humor. It's left-hand humor. So, yeah. Boyfriend has lunch here in about an hour and a half. So I just had some chips earlier so that my stomach would stop trying to eat me. I was going to finish up with my priest, at least get up to the next questing hub, and maybe a little bit more. I mean, I have an hour and a half, for Christ's sakes. So, yeah. Not much more to talk about. I mean, like I said, I had a really busy day yesterday, and by that time I was like, okay, well, it's time to go home. And then there was a big explosion, or a big loud bang, and what I detected might have been fire in one of our tunnels. But I was having mixed memories. Regardless of what happened, I drove home in like a near panic state due to adrenaline overload, and I had to calm myself down, which was pretty much grab onto the couch cushion and squeeze as hard as I could because I needed to exhaust my body. Just absolutely tire it out. And then I laid down behind my computer. Down there. I laid down there with the couch cushion. The roommate was a little bit worried. I told her not to worry because all I needed to do was tire my body out. My brain was fine. Once I had like a little hour nap, I was good. It took a little while to get my legs to work. That's funny. I could move my arms, I could move my fingers, I could move pretty much everything else, but it was like my thigh muscles were the ones that were like the last to activate after exhausting my body so much. Which gives me a little bit of insight as to why the boyfriend might have trouble waking up, but I don't know. We got to get him to a sleep center. We got to figure out what's up. herb. I need one less herb to max her thing. And there it is. There've been druids flying around getting all the herbs. Do 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 do. Boom! Working for a living. Yeah, obviously I started detracting. I've gone back and I'm just looking at World of Warcraft now. But yeah, I'm almost finished with Tides of War. Definitely had to put the book down last night in the middle of one of the chapters. Just had to sit there and chill for a little bit. Makes me kind of want to go look at stuff in game because the author, she actually plays WoW. So anyways, yeah, all that happy jazz. Do 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 do. Anyways, I will talk, chit chat, doodly do, whatever you want to say with most people. Yeah, I'm pretty much done thinking. I've exhausted all my stuff. I need smokes tonight. I cry. Okay. Anyways, we'll chit-chat with you all later. Actually, I'm going to wait for this thing to be exactly at